Black Friday 2025 is nearly here. LEGO Insiders Weekend kicks off in just over a week, and some of the best LEGO deals of the year are already live, or in some cases, already gone. So whether you're hunting for retiring modulars, chasing double points, or just trying to score a few cheeky discounts for Christmas presents, now is absolutely the time to be planning your LEGO spending. In this video, we're going to be previewing everything we know so far, and quite a bit that we've already seen while I've been busy in the other place, from LEGO's own Insiders Weekend and Black Friday promos, to major discounts already live at Argos, Amazon, John Lewis, and more. We're going to walk through what's worth grabbing early, what to hold off on, and how to make sure you're getting the best value for your bricks. So let's dive in. And first up, of course, we have LEGO Insiders Weekend. This runs from November the 22nd to the 23rd and is a great opportunity for LEGO to stack up some rewards. And don't be put off by the whole Insiders thing. Insiders is just LEGO's version of the Tesco Club card. It's free to join, available to everyone, and you can register for an account and start using it immediately, even in store. So this is effectively open to everybody. And as usual, double points are on offer site-wide and in store. That means instead of getting 5% back in points like you usually do, you'll be getting 10%. So if you're dropping £200 on a modular or a big UCS set, you're effectively earning £20 to use on future purchases, which you can use straight away if you want to do multiple purchases in the same day, which is always worth noting. There are also 2 gift with purchase sets planned, and they do stack. First up, we have the hot chocolate stand, a cozy little Winter Village style build, expected to be free with orders over £150. And the second is the Mini Knights Castle, a nostalgic micro-scale castle, which kicks in at around £250. And those thresholds aren't confirmed yet, but I agree, they are pretty high, especially that castle one. But I guess if you're planning on grabbing something big anyway, they're a nice little bonus. And we are getting 2 at once, which is always nice. And of course, if you do time it right, you can get both on one order and pick up double points at the same time for the good old triple win. Insiders Weekend has also historically included some exclusive Insiders rewards, things like posters, retro digital content, or even a small redeemable set. We're expecting at least one of those this year too, although nothing has been announced at the time of recording, but keep your eyes peeled for that, hopefully coming soon. But yeah, if there's something full price on lego.com you've been sitting on, this weekend might be the moment to go for it. Then we have Black Friday itself. LEGO's official Black Friday weekend starts on November the 28th and runs through to Cyber Monday. And while it might not include double points, that's yet to be confirmed one way or the other, it will include a few decent discounts, more so likely than Insiders Weekend, which could also get a couple of discounts, but more discounts on Black Friday. Insiders Weekend is more about double points. Black Friday is more about discounts. The lines get blurred sometimes, but that's the simplified version of it. Plus, you will have chances at those GWPs again. So, yeah, the hot chocolate stand and the mini castle gifts, they will be available again from the 28th while stocks last. Obviously, they'll have got rid of a lot of them during Insiders Weekend. Don't necessarily expect them to still be available on Cyber Monday, although they officially are, but while stocks last. And of course, the big buzz this year is that LEGO are launching the long-awaited LEGO Icons Star Trek USS Enterprise set on Black Friday with its own exclusive gift with purchase, the Type 15 Shuttle Pod mini set. So if you are a Trekkie, like a legitimate Trekkie for once, obviously you're going to be keeping an eye out for that. And as for discounts, LEGO tends to be pretty selective. Expect to see maybe 20% or 30% off a few sets across Star Wars, Technic, Lego City, and possibly some final stock clearance on retiring sets. Last year, for example, I picked up the Loop Coaster and Ninjago City Gardens on some pretty steep discounts and stacked it with double points and gifts for purchase. And I'm hoping to do the same thing with Ninjago City Markets this year. But honestly, the main reason to shop on lego.com during Black Friday is for those exclusive bundles and freebies. If you're planning a big spend and want the collectible gifts with purchase, that's the time. And remember, online in particular, you can do multiple purchases to get multiple gifts with purchase if you're planning a big spend. But if you're looking for actual discounts, Lego probably isn't your place. They're probably more likely from the other retailers. And some of them have already got underway. So who's got the good stuff? John Lewis had one of the best early deals this year, with both the Jazz Club and Boutique Hotel modulars dropping once again down to $159.99, which is 40% off each of them. But both of those deals were snapped up super fast. They went out of stock over the weekend and they've now been relisted back at full price. And we don't know if they're ever going to drop again at this point because they're both retiring. So if you missed out on those, your best bet at this point might be to grab them from Lego during Insiders Weekend to get the double points and gifts with purchase. That's probably going to be better value in a world where they're John Lewis exclusive, and John Lewis probably, we never know for sure, but probably won't be discounting them again. Argos have also come out swinging, albeit with deals we've seen from them before, but this year's modular, or last year's, it's still this year's modular for a little while longer. Tudor Corner is down to £150. That's 25% off a set that, like I say, it's been out less than a year. They've also got the Pac-Man arcade machine at £152, which is way below RRP. And there's loads of other sets, from the big Hogwarts sets to some cool Technic stuff, are on sale on Argos as well. But remember, with Argos, they don't do centralized shipping. You're relying on local store stock. So you might find that deal, but not at your nearest location. You may have to do a little bit of detective work or a bit of driving. But if you are willing to hunt, Argos might have some of the best prices anywhere right now, especially on the sets that are exclusive to them, like Tudor Corner. Smiths had a short-lived but generous offer last week, £5 off every £50 spent. That's over now, but they do still have a few discounted sets, and we'd expect more as Black Friday approaches. They usually like to drop weekend flash sales or extra promos closer to the date, so definitely worth keeping an eye on the Smiths website. Very is a bit hit and miss at the moment. They had some deals. They had the River Steamboat discounted over the weekend, but then that was back to full price by Monday morning. It seems like they've been testing the waters with some early deals, but things can change very quickly. But I would say if you spot a set on Very with a decent discount, grab it, because it might not be there the next day. And then we've got Zavvi, who I always get loads of questions about. And to answer the main one, yes, they are a real shop. I've bought from them before. And right now they've got the Home Alone house at £239.99, which is £20 off a set that barely ever goes on discount. The Back to the Future DeLoreans at £149.99. Again, a solid for a set that's hard to find under RRP. And they've also got the Hogwarts Castle and the Concorde have been on discount. Zavvi usually holds on to their Black Friday pricing for longer than other sites as well, but stock is often limited and shipping isn't always the fastest. So it's still worth checking if you're after one of those bigger collector sets, but probably wouldn't be my first choice destination. And then finally, Amazon. Their Black Friday event officially starts on November the 20th and runs through to Cyber Monday, but some Lego deals are already live on Amazon already. They've also been price matching Argos and Zavvi and even undercutting them at times. Amazon's also known for lightning deals, so if you're a Prime member, keep an eye out for that. Those flash discounts often last for only a few hours, half a day maybe, but can be some of the steepest price cuts around. And of course, expect the biggest deals, along with the ones that always go on sale on Amazon, like Rivendell, Barad-dûr, Grand Piano. They're going to start from the 20th when the Black Friday sale begins, which is a couple of days before Lego Insiders Weekend. So, how do you get the best value out of all of this? Here is the strategy. And on that note, we'll likely go into this in a bit more detail next week before it all kicks off. So add any questions about the strategy in the comments below. But as a basic strategy, if you're planning a big lego.com order, do it during Insiders Weekend. You'll get double points. And if you spend enough, a couple of exclusive freebies as well. If your wish list includes retiring sets, act now if you see a discount. We are seeing last chance availability and stock could vanish after Black Friday, potentially even before Black Friday, because, for example, the Daily Bugle and the Big Diagon Alley set are both already out of stock on the LEGO website and unlikely to be back. So if you see them anywhere, especially at a good price, you might want to make a move. And if you're looking for pure discounts, you want to be hitting up Argos, Amazon, Zavvi, but be quick because stock is already going in and out. Deals are appearing and disappearing. And if you're not ready to buy today, that's fine, but set up your wish lists, enable price alerts, and check those retailers regularly between now and Cyber Monday because the best deals often don't stick around for long. And finally, if you do decide to grab anything from lego.com during Insiders Weekend or Black Friday, please consider using our affiliate link. It's a great way to support the channel at no extra cost to you. But that was your full rundown of LEGO's November madness. Let me know down in the comments what's on your radar for this month. Are you team grab it with double points or team wait for that 25% off? And we'll be back with updates as the sales develop and maybe even a cheeky little haul video if I get carried away, which I think we all know I will. Like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more LEGO deals, and as always, cheesy sign off. I can't do the cheesy sign offs. It's what you're supposed to do on YouTube, isn't it? Toodle pip, everybody. Have fun doing your LEGO shopping. Was that cheesy enough?